Good morning. I forgot to say hey guys. Hey guys, good morning. Actually, is it even morning? Yeah, it's still morning. I put Everly down for a nap. She's been taking one long nap per day. So I just put her down for a nap. The girls are doing homework and Zooms. The rest is in the backyard playing with plants and stuff. And I'm coming up here to water all my things. Look, my hydrangeas are starting to bloom. And oh my goodness, these are like double the size from yesterday. My cucumbers. This one didn't grow at all. But these two, oh yay, how exciting. Also, my poor basil plant, we transferred it yesterday and he was suffering. And now he's looking a lot more perky. I'm hoping can kind of trim it a little bit and get it to revive itself. I'm eating my hair. Oh my gosh, and this one's shooting flowers too. Yay, this one started to grow this thing. I don't know what that is, but I'm so excited. So anyway, I'm just watering all my plants before. I was thinking about trying to head out to Home Goods. I need a couple more organizational things for the fridge that, oh, I thought there were ants crawling in there. That scared me for a second. It's not ants, it's like floating mulch. I was thinking about going to Home Goods to get a few more organizational things for the fridge before Andres has to go to work and before the girls finish up their school stuff. They're all pretty busy when they have like Zooms and stuff going on, so thinking about trying to do that. I don't have any other errands to run, and I tried looking up the organizational things on, I almost said Home Goods, on Amazon, and they have them. They're just like double the price, which doesn't make any sense when I can just run up to Home Goods. So I think that may be what I do after I water these plants. Okay, back inside. Made some coffee this morning. I'm waiting for it to cool down. I have it in this Target container. It's just regular. It's actually a mix of the Starbucks dark roast and I almost said unsweetened, not unsweetened, decaf. Not quite a half to half, but I find that the Starbucks coffee is pretty strong. It actually makes me a little bit jittery. So I mixed it probably like 2/3 and 1/3 with decaf just to simmer it down a little bit. So I poured out my coffee that I'm drinking today already. I'm about to fill it up with some ice. I get questions all the time on this ice maker. It is from New Air. It is pretty pricey. I'll link it down below. I get questions a lot, quite a bit actually, like at least a message every couple of days about it. It's great. It makes nugget ice, so like the Sonic ice. It is awesome. I do wish our fridge the ice maker broke I can't even speak today, oh my gosh. The ice maker on the fridge broke, I don't know, shortly after we got the fridge, and we never got it fixed. We probably could get it fixed for, I don't know, maybe a couple $100s. We just never did. I wish we had. We don't actually drink the water out of the fridge either, so we don't replace the filter regularly enough to even worry about it, but the ice maker kind of froze over. Like I said, we never got it fixed. So when the company reached out to send this, I was like, heck yes, I love nugget ice, but I do wish we had a little bit thicker of ice cubes. I love the nugget ice for drinking, but in my coffee in particular, I wish I had the bigger ice cubes because these melt down really fast. So I like to have cold coffee, which is exactly why I put the coffee in there to stick in the fridge. I like to have the cold coffee because it doesn't melt the ice as quickly. When I have warm coffee, it melts it like that. So I make it a little bit stronger, knowing that when I pour the ice into the coffee or the coffee over the ice, it's gonna melt it. With the bigger ice cubes, they would stick around a little bit longer. So that's my only complaint, but that has nothing to do with the ice maker. I just, like I said, wish it had either different ice settings or it was a little bit bigger. So yeah, I just typically try and let my coffee cool down if I can help it, and then I'll pour my creamer. I've been using my regular creamer, the sugar-free Coffee Mate, and they switched the lid so it fits up here now, which is awesome. I'm in the process of kind of redoing the fridge organization and some stuff around the house. I ordered the spices, like I said yesterday. Those should be here today, so I'm pretty excited about that. Just organizing a few things that I would eventually want to do, and I've been doing it all with my Fridge rewards. So thank you guys so much for those of you that have signed up. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are loving the app. Like I said, I'm not sponsored. I do have an affiliate code, but I'm not sponsored, unfortunately, by Fetch. I just love it. I love being able to trade in. Also, Get Upside is another one that I use that I trade in for Amazon gift cards. That's the one where I actually have linked my card, and it allows me just to check in when I get to a gas station, and it gives me cents back on all of my purchases. And then it also has a referral program where you can earn cents off of other people and stuff too. So it adds up very slowly, but it does add up, and it's awesome. So I would highly recommend those two apps if you've never tried them. I will have the codes down below. For me, I do have a miscellaneous weekly allowance, or I guess a monthly allowance that I break down every week that, you know, these frivolous Amazon purchases could be made from. But whenever I have gift cards and stuff like that, why not do those things that have been, or buy those things that have been sitting in your saved cart forever. So that's what we've been doing, is just kind of organizing various things around the house. This is another little gadget that I love. A milk frother. I have this linked in my Amazon store. It's awesome. It does steamed milk, cold foam, and hot. It does, I don't know, some other thing. I just use it for cold foam, so I don't know really what else it does. So I just pour my coffee with my ice, and then I will pour a Tirani syrup and then pour my cold foam on top and drink it like that. I don't know what syrup I want yet. Maybe like a vanilla coconut. So I haven't made a decision if I'm gonna go to Home Goods or not. I may, we'll see. Look at my beautiful coffee. I love watching the little swirls and stuff like that. It's awesome. I did it. TJ Maxx, Home Goods. So I'm gonna walk in, look for the things that I need, and walk out because I don't need extra. I'm trying to keep my budget under wraps. And I walked out with my gardening shoes with janky toes, so you know, it is what it is. Okay, the tiniest little mason jars. Oh, freaking cute. I bought a 2-pack of these from Ross, and I love them. I have Andres' jalapenos in one and garlic in the other. They actually sell them individually for cheaper here at Home Goods. So I think I'm gonna get one more for the fridge for other like pickled things, just to be uniform. I told her I didn't need a cart, but now I'm thinking I do. Found exactly what I was looking for, and now I'm leaving before I find anything else that I may or may not need. Okay, I didn't waste any time. I actually waited in line longer than it took me to get all of the things. So I'll show you, of course, my little jars for my spices and stuff aren't in, but I got an expandable shelf. I'm hoping this fits the cabinet. I have one already, but it only fits like part of the cabinet, so it'll be wasted space on this side. So I got one that I think will fit perfectly. Here's hoping. And then I got that mason jar I showed you guys. I considered picking up 2, but I don't know if I'm gonna have room on my Lazy Susan. Right now it looks great with the garlic and the jalapenos in there. And then I haven't decided quite what I'm gonna put in this one, but mostly it's like, again, bulk things that I want to keep and look pretty in my main fridge, but I don't need the whole container in there at once. So I'm leaving the bulk stuff in my outside white fridge that just has drinks and alcohol in it, and it's been working out perfectly so far. So $2 for this mason jar, and it's bigger than a typical mason jar. I don't know, my hand, I have large hands for a woman though, so that. And then I ended up getting these 2, which the stuff was $20. Without the one thing I'm going to show you, this stuff was actually like $17. So not bad. That was like the price of one of the things I was going to get on Amazon. It's like, I know I can find it cheaper at Home Goods, so I did. So these 2 things, and I'm going to do like breakfast meats, so bacon and turkey bacon and sausages and chorizo and stuff like that in one of them, and then yogurts in the other. and that'll complete my fridge organization. And I'm so excited, it looks so pretty. And then the last thing I got was like an impulse buy on checkout. I was actually going to get the Smart Sweat, I think is what the brand is called. I follow WW Brit, I'm not sure what her whole tag is, on Instagram. And of course I follow a few other Weight Watchers girls, and a lot of them use the Smart Sweat, and it's very expensive for what it is, when you can get something essentially the same from somewhere else, but quality wise I'm wondering how the comparison is. So this one was $5.99. It's the Rachel Roy Active, and this one's for plus size women. So 12 inches is the band width, and again it says this one's for plus size, so it fits up to 60 inches. My waist I haven't measured in a while. I think my waist is like 46 or 48, something like that. And with the weight gain up and down, I tend to like pack it all in my stomach. When I gain any weight, it's just been going straight to my stomach. And so I know my hips are way bigger than that, like 50 something. So I knew I needed the 60 inch coverage. So hopefully it fits, I'll let you guys know. And it was $6. $6. So this stuff, I had already spent my household, those of you that follow my cash envelope stuffing, I had already spent my $25 for household at Costco. So couldn't pull it from the household category, so I pulled it from miscellaneous, and now I'm done with my miscellaneous for the week, which worked out perfectly. I pulled this from beauty because, I mean, it could have been pulled from anywhere, but I pulled it from beauty, so again, worked out pretty perfectly. I was able to pay cash and I didn't have to, you know, pay myself back on the card or anything like that. So yes, I got all that stuff. Now I'm gonna put gas in the Pilot on the way home because it's low, and Andres takes the Pilot to work. So I'm gonna put gas for him and then go home and figure out what's for lunch.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this, so let's go. I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
I put my freshly homemade salsa in this other jar. You can see all the little chunks and stuff in there, just for aesthetics. I'm just playing. I opened up a paste and threw it in there. However, I was telling Andres that I wanted to start making my homemade salsa, so I will do that. But for right now, that's what I want this for until I figure out if I have anything bigger. There is a tiny bit of homemade salsa in there, but the rest of it was paste. So, and it'll go right up here with my other jars. So you can see it looks really pretty, like as if I have my life together. And yeah, I probably could find a use for a few more of them, but it also frees up this area over here because I had the salsa here and this one over there. And once this is gone, this is not a sauce we keep on hand regularly, so yeah. We have a bunch of these like little salsas and stuff, and then I have a, where is it? Over here, an actual salsa container that has like salsa. So whatever Andres is using at the time, he can put the salsa in here, and then it frees up some space over here. So we're just chilling in the living room. All of a sudden we hear like this huge boom on the back, and I'm like, what is that? I thought it was Lola or Mila like jumping up the back door because I saw a bird or something. Yeah. And the girls are like, it's a pigeon. I'm like, what do you mean it's a pigeon? A pigeon just ran into the door? It sure did, and it's like stunned. I can't tell if it broke a wing or if it's just stunned and it knows I'm like trying to help it. I don't really know. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know anything about birds. But he was just laying on the floor, and, or she, I don't know. And now is like deathly gripping onto my fingers. So I can't tell if it's just scared or, like I said, stunned or what, but I don't know what to do with it.
What is stunned mean?
Stunned, just like shocked.
Oh, almost like paralyzed.
Yeah, like, so I don't know, I feel so bad.
Can we take it to,
No, I ran straight into the back door, and I don't know, it's been happening with a few birds. No, I ran into the back door.
Can we take it
Just
to
like
the bed?
big time.
Can we take it to the bed, Mommy?
I don't know what to do with it. The
maybe
girls want to
now
take it to the bed, but I don't
Just
know.
take care of
So anyway, this is my adventure for the afternoon. Trying to figure out what to do with this little guy.
Go up here.
The bird flew away, and now we're gonna see if we can find it. Ouch. Excuse me, buddy.
Can you see anything from there?
No.
I saw it. Yeah, it flew there.
Can you guys see anything?
I know not on the
Here,
camera.
let's try and get the pool ladder over there so I can see if it's over there.
Okay, come on.
Well, it flew away, and so now we can't find it. But
Oh, I see it in the distance.
you do?
Yeah.
He's a vagabond, he won't love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the bottom ship. So come to 10, then again, Mississippi. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another cause that we can fly with the baseline. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the bitter, bitter truth. I need the better. girl, you texting when I look away.
Oh my gosh, I just had to laugh because Maddie's door is open. It's been a long night. I don't even think I've vlogged since we were cleaning the kitchen and stuff, which was fun. Anytime we're cleaning, we always have a dance party. The girls love it, but it's nice and clean. I'm running Mr. Rover for all the little things that I didn't get. But I had to laugh because I have a few tax clients that deliver for Amazon, and a few of them I know personally. I've actually had 2 of them tell me this past tax season, they were like, did you know we deliver at your house all the time? I'm like, really? They were like, yeah, like kind of after we had talked about like what side of town we lived in and stuff like that, and they were like, yeah, it's a husband and wife. They're like, yeah, we deliver at your house frequently. Like, we thought maybe it was you because one time we were driving by and we thought we saw you outside with your girls, but we weren't sure and didn't want to be like creepers. And I was like, you totally should have been a creeper. Like, that's awesome. So now I was like, I'm gonna give you my cell phone number this past tax season. And so now the husband just texted me and he was like, I'm at your house. I was like, no way, it's my spice containers. So he pulled up and I was like, yay, I'm so excited. And it's late, it's 8:45. I feel like that's late to be delivering Amazon packages, and they actually make, you know, okay money considering they don't work a lot. Like, Amazon pays decent. So if you're looking for a job, Amazon may be the way to go. But anyway, he was like, yeah, I'll be probably delivering till like 10:15. I'm like, what the heck? You've been working since this morning? So anyway, I was like, thanks so much, I'll let you go. Like, as he was leaving, he was like, we got our refund. I was like, that's great, because so many people have had problems. I've actually had a few of you guys message, I almost said email, message me about refunds, like if I have any insight or anything to them. Unfortunately, the IRS, again, because of COVID, just like last year, they're backlogged, and because they're making a lot of adjustments, they have been backlogged since February. In fact, normally they start accepting returns like the 3rd to 4th week in January. They pushed it 2 weeks, didn't start even accepting returns until February 12th, and then so pretty much everybody that filed like mid and later February, especially if you have any kind of credits or anything, not everybody, because I do have some clients that, you know, we filed back in February and March that have already got their refunds, but a lot of clients have not. And if the IRS is having to do any adjustment to the return for like a lot of people that didn't get their stimulus payments or unemployment or anything like that, everyone's refunds are being held because of that. So that really stinks. So he was like, we got our refund. I was like, that's awesome. Thanks for my package. So I was so excited. I'm so excited to open these. We cleaned up the whole kitchen, and I pulled out all those spices earlier thinking that the package was going to get here early, because you know how if you sign up for Amazon, like, I don't even know what it is, alerts or something, they send it to you whenever it's on its way, or whenever it's 10 stops away, or blah blah blah, whatever. So I was stalking it all day thinking I was gonna get to do this earlier, and I did not, so it's fine. Oh, it's heavy. Hopefully this is fine, because I was reading the reviews and some of them came broken, I guess, like depending on if they throw around your package. Yay, I'm so excited. So it comes with a ton of labels, a ton. So it comes with some blank labels for the front, and then a bunch that are already pre-labeled, a ton, like literally I think there are 900. So hopefully you have, let me set y'all somewhere. Ha, just stacked up 2 of my spices and we're all good. So it came with blank ones, like I said. It came with clear ones. Oh yay, I'm so excited. A little funnel to put the spices in, and this is what the containers look like. So it's just a glass bottle with a silver lid. There are 36 of them. Oh, it even came with a marker. I think all of them look good. I don't hear any glass rattling or anything, so that's cool. So it came with clear labels Oh my gosh. Like a whole row and a half for cinnamon. Cassia cinnamon, Ceylon chunks, spicy sticks, sugar, sweet, Vietnamese. Wow. That is so awesome. Salt too, like 3 rows of salt. So that's cool, and it comes with some blank stickers. So you could use these if you wanted to. I like the look of the black labels on the front of it. And there are so many. That is so cool. Brown sugar, cinnamon sugar, powdered sugar. Love it. Okay, well, feel like I have to pee. I'm so excited. So I wanted to do a comparison because I already have a few that come from HEB that they have their own labels that I could just peel off if I wanted to. They're very similar, but they're not completely identical, but they're very similar. So I'm definitely not going to have 4 of these with like their spices already in them. So I'm definitely not going to decanter and put them in. Oh, and they also come with a little thing. So yeah, I'm gonna see how I can get these labels off though, so that the stickers can be uniform. But a lot of my spices, like I have a huge, I mean, you guys have seen them on my stove. Like this is so big. I would rather have this and just pull it out, and it's gonna look so beautiful. I have to pee. Ah, I love them already. I'm so excited. There's even like rosemary. This was organic rosemary. There was even a label for ground cumin. Yay. Voila, looks so good. If I had thought about it a little bit better, I would have put the little labels up at the top. But my brain just works more like in the center, but I would have put them at the top so that back there I could I probably still wouldn't be able to see them very well, but I would have an easier time seeing them. So what I did was, it's not completely alphabetical, which I could have done, but in my mind this works better. So on the back shelf I have all of my herbs, so everything from like basil, bay leaves, whatever the next one is, dill, you know, thyme, Italian seasoning, and then in the back I have mustard, ground mustard, just because I hardly ever use that. And then here is more like spices. So cinnamon, ground cloves, cumin, paprika, nutmeg, pumpkin pie spice, cayenne pepper, stuff like that. Here is seasonings. So I have barbecue seasoning, blackened seasoning, Cajun, Creole, ranch seasoning, fajita seasoning, Montreal steak seasoning, and then this is wing seasoning, but they didn't have like a wing one, so I just put chipotle pepper. That one could have gone on this row, but it's fine. And then here I have ones that I use every single time I cook. So, you know, salt, pepper, onion, garlic powder, lemon pepper. This is a Mrs. Dash, so just I'll put whatever in there. Taco seasoning, and then the beef stock I just didn't have anywhere else to put. So each row is in alphabetical order. I'm the one that pulls for the seasoning really anyway. If Andres is using seasoning, it's usually just like the second row here or this first row. So I'm very excited. It held 32, and I did get the shelf that extends, so I won't have to, yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it back there. If we ever get a place where I could put, you know, like in a bigger cabinet, the seasoning, I will have room for more. And then this is what I had left over. So these are the only things that didn't have a label. Well, I may just end up putting it in a little container just because I have 7 of them left over. But just, this one we didn't love, so when we use it, we won't repurchase it. It's just chile powder for fruits. And then tahini is a staple for us. Same thing with this. They actually had a popcorn seasoning or popcorn salt or something, but I never purchased these. I just got this for, I think, like our Christmas party or something, and it's still hanging around. So I put it on like veggies and stuff for the girls. It has a whole bunch of things you can put it on, and then popcorn and whatnot. But once it's gone, I probably won't repurchase it. And then the only other thing that I did not put a little thing for up here is the crushed red pepper, because, oh, and the bagel seasoning, because those two seasonings stay over here. I'm literally the only one that uses the everything bagel, and Andres is literally the only one that uses the crushed red pepper, and he puts it on his food. We never cook with it. So yeah, I think it'll just be better off like that. And then I have salt and pepper over here too, but I needed a salt and pepper. That's my empty containers that need to go for recycling. I needed a salt and pepper over here because I cook with salt and pepper. So yeah, I think it's beautiful. And this is nice and clear. And yeah, it just looks so, so good. So these are all of my bulk spices that I'm going to need another box for. But some of the spices, honestly, whenever we run out of them, I probably won't repurchase them. Some of them have just taken us so long to use. Spices last a very long time. I checked all the expiration dates and everything before I put them in there as well. So I was able to get rid of a lot of the little containers, but like, no, that's my cinnamon. I couldn't even tell you. Oh, I think this mesquite one. No, that's pepper. Anyway, I don't know where. Oh, it's right here. Sweet mesquite seasoning. I like this seasoning, but we hardly ever use it. There's no reason to have this huge container of it. So once it's done, I won't repurchase this one. And just a few of the other ones, like we do not need this huge thing of thyme. It's just not necessary. The Italian season we will. Same thing, this one's almost gone, the wing thing. This is a Buffalo Wild Wings seasoning. Once it's gone, we won't repurchase it. So this will go sit on my couponing shelf, or I may find room in my pantry or like in the laundry room or something, just so that since they're open, they don't go bad. But I love the way it turned out. I love that I have a few extra. I could even switch those to these if I wanted to. They're perfectly fine the way they are, but I guess I could switch them. And these are my leftovers. So I have so many extra labels. I mean, they're just honestly so many things I've never even heard of. Like, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is either. There's so many things. So you definitely could. And then they sell these on their own. So you don't have to just, you know, purchase this again. With these, if you just want to keep these lying around, you can purchase just the little containers. I didn't use their funnel because I read on reviews that the spices got stuck to it pretty easily, so I didn't use that. And I didn't label my own, so I didn't use a chalk marker. So yeah, these, the tahine, I could just without a label actually put it like I did up there with the kosher salt. It did have a label, but I put it up there because I don't use it for hardly anything unless I'm like baking with it or whatever. So I could do a tahine bottle right here just without a label, but it looks so pretty with the label, and I don't want to write on it because it's not going to be the same. So yeah, maybe I could just do they didn't even have like a lime or lemon seasoning either. Lemongrass, lemon peel, lime leaves, lime peel. Oh, mango powder. Oh, I could do mango powder. Yeah, that'll work. I went ahead and did the popcorn seasoning because, you know, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, maybe I'll buy one and I'll put it up here with my mango powder. Just because that's where I had them before to begin with. So yay, I'm so excited. I will link these down below. I already have them in my Amazon shop, but I will put a direct link to them down below. So they come with 36. There are various options. You don't have to get that many, but the one that I got came with 36, which honestly, I didn't even think that I had that many spices. But I mean, as you can see, like I was actually short a couple of spices that from fitting in here. So yeah, if you have a bigger spice cabinet, there are a lot of spices too that I don't have. Like I don't have garlic salt, I don't have onion salt, I don't have actual like onions, just a few of like the things down there. Like I don't have chili powder, I don't have I don't know, I don't even know, I couldn't even tell you a couple of things that people have in their stock. Like regularly, probably a couple of the herbs. I just don't have any more room, and this is what we use anyway. Typically if I get anything for like a holiday or whatever, I just get a small thing, and clearly I'm out of room. So, you know, it is what it is, but it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. It's just one more thing that was driving me insane that I'm so happy to have organized and just looking really good. The next thing I probably would get is a little container. Oh, you know what? I have little containers. I was actually thinking like what I could use them for. I have an idea. I had the little containers. I was putting like random tiny little snacks in there. Total waste of space in the pantry. This fits perfect. Baking powder, cornstarch, up there with my kosher salt. The only thing I would need now is like oil bottles and stuff to be completely uniform, but you know, that's a lot of work, and I don't even know if they make stuff like that. I'm sure they do, but I think this looks really good for right now. This is like my little baking setup. I have food coloring and my measuring cups and stuff like that. Again, if I had more room, I probably would rearrange this a little bit. Like my little energy drink things normally go up there, but I have a bunch of Built Boost stuff up there too. So yeah, for right now, I think it looks good. So I'm going to call it a vlog. It is now 11 p.m. I told myself I was gonna do this tomorrow if it got here too late, and clearly I did not. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad I got that kind of cleaned out and put all together. I was gonna have some watermelon, and now I just don't feel like it because it's too late. I need to actually get the vlog up. It's uploaded. I need to set it to go live. So yeah. Yay, I'm so excited. Everything looks so good. Everything's nice and clean. Mr. Rover just went back to its home, so that's good. It's always exciting when, you know, it can clean for you. And it looks so much better here. So much better. So much, it actually looks bare now because I'm so used to seeing the spices and stuff up there. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, I'll figure out a home for that tomorrow. I already texted Andres so that he knows when he gets home later. Oh my gosh, this scared me. I forgot I put ice in my water bottle. I have you resting on a thing that we keep Everly's her cups, her sippy cups and stuff on. But yeah, I already texted him and I was like, be prepared, there's spices all over the counter, and he was like, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go get that vlog live for you guys, and then I'm going to call it a night. I have lots of stuff going up this week. I have another cash envelope stuffing video. I also have 2 grocery hauls, so that's exciting. Lola, blow out my candle. I haven't had a candle in such a long time. It felt really good to have that burning throughout the day. I'm trying to think what else I can do before I go to bed. I should just probably go to bed. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.